Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. This is MTV Cribs. Welcome to my crib. Just kidding. Crickets. Today I will be hanging out with my dad and we're going to discuss our record collection together, and he's waiting downstairs for me and you. So let's go. This is my cat. His name is Jackson. He's the cutest kitty Jesus ever created, and now he's camera shy, but he is so beautiful. Okay, this is my good side. Now we're gonna go downstairs. Come on. This is my garage, where sometimes we have people over and we have fun, but it's cold right now, so there's no fun in the cold, right? This is my garage fridge. I'll let you come see. We have a bunch of different magnets. This is from my grandmother's house. She's dead now, but I miss her and I love her. She was a big Elvis infatuator. And then we have some more rock and roll stuff. My parents got this, I think, on their wedding anniversary. And this right here, this is my grandmother, and I don't know who that is, but I think it's her friend, right? And that's from my middle school locker, and this is me when I was 4 or 5, maybe 6. My mom rolled me up in toilet paper because I wanted to be a mummy. All right, guys. Now we're going to go downstairs. Well, look who it is.
What is going on?
Jimmy Taylor.
Hey, you come over to hang out?
Yes, I did.
Right on, let's come on down. Woohoo!
I'm here today with my dad.
Hey, how you doing?
And the drums also said hello from his echo. Today we will be discussing our vinyl collection together. So here's the ground rules of how this is going to work, so we're all on the same page together. I have not as many records as my dad has.
Can we drink when we're doing this or what?
Well, yeah, we can.
Right on, all right, let's do it. You want some?
Is it early, Jack?
Yeah! Why wouldn't have it any other way? Right on, alright, let's get on with the show here.
I'm not a fan.
Not like that.
Okay.
So what's going on? What do you want to know?
Let's show our records collection,
Well,
man.
let me see here. I mean, I've got a lot. You know, not a lot, but good ones, okay? Good records here. So, I mean, this thing is, can I swear on this? Or,
yeah.
This thing is fucking packed full. I mean, we got some Iron Maiden here, Powerslave, good album. I mean, just rotten to the core.
Oh, yeah, you want me to hold it up for you? Yeah.
Iron Maiden. So just for an example, Great White. Here we go, Great White. First album. Just totally rocks. Just kicks you in the fucking teeth, man. It just it just rips you. You know? And look at the guys back here. Huh? That is like, you know, a lot. So, do I have time to tell a story real quick?
Yes, you can.
Great White.
Okay.
I believe it was in the state of New Hampshire, maybe? Maybe it was Massachusetts. I don't know. But anyway, they were having a show, okay? And some people died, okay? They let off some pyrotechnics inside this small little bar, probably no bigger than this friggin' basement, you know? And people got trampled, they caught on fire. Some of the band members died. I mean, it was tragic. I mean, and there was some lawsuits, and I mean, it was a big ordeal. And that was back like in 93, 92 maybe, I think. So, but good album, good first album from Great White. Ratt, Invasion of Your Privacy. I mean, you've got, You're in Love, and you've got Lay It Down, famous guitar riff, you know, and it was autographed by the one and only Stephen Pearce.
Oh,
Stephen
wow.
Pearce, this bad motherfucker right here, right? So saw them, just fucking ripped it, man. Just ripped it. Ripped it, okay? Ratt, Invasion of Privacy. Very good album, okay?
Yeah.
All right, your turn. Give me what you got. What do you got?
Have you seen any of those people in concert? You've seen all of them, right?
Yeah. I've seen Iron Maiden. I've seen Ratt. I've seen Great White. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, I got tickets galore of all the shows that I've seen over the years. So, yeah, I've been to a lot of concerts. I'm glad I still got my hearing in my hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what? What do you got over there? Let's see what you got.
Mine is definitely more Pink Pilates Princess Monday Afternoon Spotify playlist.
Yeah, you know, it's a good stuff.
All right, so I'm just going to go in alphabetical order. I have the Addison, her debut full album, not EP, full album. I saw her in concert, and I saw her with my friend Alana. Hi, Alana. Miss you. Love you. Seeing her in concert was an experience, and I did not enjoy it because halfway through, some like 6'7", some really tall ass motherfucker, like because we were in the pit, right? No, I'm gonna be in the pit, right? Some tall ass dude just started pushing everybody in around, and this wasn't like some like rave. It wasn't like I was going to see Dom Dollar, Fisher, or like It's Murph, Zed, you know.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a glorified Britney Spears. And that's what the concert was.
Yeah, sure.
Banging everybody around, and then after that, it was not the same. But great album, great first album, and anybody who hates Addison Rae is a poser because her music is amazing.
Well, Jovi.
Oh.
Not my favorite band, but classic album, Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet. This album set the tone for the band, got them off the charts. You know, You Give Love a Bad Name. I mean, drop a needle anywhere on this album, and it just kicks ass. I mean, totally primo. Which is how you got your name, because your mom, you know, she loved Bon Jovi. Seen them, been on stage with them. Can't go wrong. Not so much any good anymore. Sorry, Johnny. Anyway.
They went a little too country for him.
No, you can't sing anymore. He hasn't got it in his pipes, you know. But in the heyday, I mean, sell out everywhere they went, no doubt. Again, another one of these albums. Drop a needle anywhere. It'll just fucking rip you to shreds. Just good beer drinking music. Turn it up loud. Just fucking rock and roll. You know what I mean? So, there you go. British Steel. Let there be rock. And look at this. $5.99. Unheard of.
Where did you buy that at?
So I got this at a little five and dime shop, you know, where they sell records. I bought it for $20, but when this first came out, $5. At a place called what do they call it? Woodmore Records. They're not even around anymore.
Wait,
so.
Did you find that locally though? Was that a local store?
Yeah. It was one of those local little mom and pop record stores. So, but anyway, glad to find it. This is an actual first pressing, so worth some cash. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go next album. My music taste is kind of all over the place. We have Jar of Flies by Alice in Chains, Ace for short. I know you do not like the mellow.
No. Hold the phone. I do like some Alice in Chains music. They were part of that whole grunge scene when Nirvana came out and
Pearl Jam
and all that. Alice in Chains, they toured with Megadeth when they first hit the scene.
Oh, did they?
They did. So they got a little bit of a liking in the heavy metal scene, rock scene, grunge scene. So they kind of fit in a little bit everywhere. So Alice in Chains, they're a pretty good band.
Yeah.
Give them some credit.
This is like one of my favorite albums by them. I also like I think it's Bleed the Freak, where they have like, I cannot think, but I know that's like a song on there. But they have the song Rotten Apple on here, and that's my absolute favorite song by them. They also have Nutshell, Stay Away, No Excuses, Don't Follow, Swing on This. Such a really good album. I got this, I think, 2 or 3 years ago, and I was actually with you when I bought this.
Yeah.
It was about $20. I think we were in somewhere around there, but always liked this album, and I'm so glad I have it.
One other thing, even though that's kind of a
It is mellow.
Between, if you want to go grade it through A through F, I would give it probably a C+. Maybe B-. However, and that's the argument of album there. But however, their first album, Dirt, when it came out, again, and that came out in the CD, because everything back then was kind of like a CD. So, again, Alice in Chains really, I think they're better than Nirvana. I think they're better than some of the other grunge bands. And they have some staying power. They're still around. Jerry Cantrell.
Yeah, I think they just went on tour recently, too.
Yeah.
I'm repping a Nirvana shirt.
Oh, no. My cameraman, my boyfriend, is ripping a Nirvana shirt. He just said so. Sorry.
Next. One more, huh?
All right, yeah. Okay. Like I told you, my music taste is everywhere. This is Amy's Back in Black signature album. Rest in peace, Amy Winehouse. What a legend you are. And the coolest thing about my record collection is that this record is neon ink. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. I got one louder, but we'll wait till it's my turn.
Oh my gosh, don't even. Yeah, but I got this album. I've actually gotten a lot of my vinyls from Target, which I know for some like hardcore collectors like yourself and some others might diss on that. But Target does have some good vinyls, and I got this for $20, and it also has some remixes. But love this album. You can't go wrong with her blues, soul vocals. And it's something I put on a lot in the background.
So, some of you may have heard the band Anthrax. Charli Benante and Scott Ian started a band, New York band, Stormtroopers of Death. Hard, heavy, just ripping, shredding. Good album here. Stormtroopers of Death, SOD. Okay.
Oh, the back's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is Megaforce Records, so it is an original pressing of the album in and of itself. Okay.
Wow.
Again, even though the songs are maybe 2 minutes, 34 seconds long, depending on the song, but
exactly.
Great stuff. March of SOD, Sergeant D, Kill Yourself, Speak English or Die. Exodus, another hard and heavy band. Get in the Pit, Mosh It Out. Toxic Waltz, one of their better classic songs. And mine's a little more pinker than yours. So
yours is red, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like yours better.
Yeah.
Wow. The cameraman, guys, is not being very
good
nice.
album, Exodus. Very nice. Hard. Just again, one of those albums where put a needle anywhere, you're rocking, you're kicking ass.
So out of the ones that you've talked about so far, have you seen all of them except for a few, except for Accept? Have you seen any of the other ones?
Yeah, I've seen Exodus, I've seen Stormtroopers of Death. Funny story about Stormtroopers of Death. Their lead singer, rest his soul, and he's a goner now, but he would climb up, as the band would come out, start the intro, da 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 da. He would climb up on the PA system, and I'm not kidding you. It was a good 10, 15 feet up in the air. He would get up there, and he wore like this mask. Okay. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah!" And he would jump into the pit of people.
Oh hell yeah!
And start singing.
Oh,
so
wow.
You can imagine, and this, he wasn't like a little small fry. I mean, he was a big kind of motherfucker, right? Okay. And he would just go, boom, and people would he was body surfing, because they knew he was coming. Yeah. So they would catch him, sometimes he maybe hit the ground a little bit, but he would break his fall, and he would kind of sing some opening lines and get up on stage and just fucking thrash it out. So not a lot of bands do that kind of stuff anymore.
Yeah. I wish they did. It's a lot of security risk, I think, now. A lot of people are scared, but I'd do it. I know I would. If I was a singer, for sure.
Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I've seen quite a few bands. Again, like I said earlier, I would highly recommend to go old school a little bit. Open your mind, open your heart. Listen to some of this music that was played and made back in the day, because what you're listening to today is a good starting point of what was played back then. Let's be real. And the music out there today, very one-hit wonder crap. I mean, not a lot of staying power, some of these bands. But a lot of these bands that I talked to you about have staying power. They've been around a long time. And that's what we need in today's society. We got to get some of these bands out there that, have a good stage presence, that will, knock you in the fucking teeth and continue to sell music and not just go off, this one-hit wonder stuff. And, oh, look what I can do. No, keep doing it.
We're talking about long staying power.
There you go.
May I introduce you to Miss Charli XCX, my favorite album.
Seen her with you. Badass
BRAT.
joint. Yeah.
She, every time I go to her concerts, I'm like, my life has changed. It's like you get adrenaline. It's like a pump, it's like a rush.
Yep.
And there's nothing like it.
That's the way shows should be. Absolutely.
And this is like my all-time favorite album I've heard. Well, that's not even true. She has so much stuff, but this, I just had to bring this out for you.
You've seen her more than once?
Yeah, I saw her during her Crash tour, and then I saw her during her BRAT tour. But now I heard she's
We
not.
saw it.
Yes, I saw her with my boyfriend. You can, you can tell.
I want to give you two more, and then I'm going to shut up, all right? So, we've got Motley Crüe and, God rest his soul, Ozzy motherfucking Osbourne. Okay? These two bands right here. Well, Motley Crüe and then Ozzy. Priceless. You couldn't pay enough money to go see these bands. I mean, I remember seeing Motley Crüe for $20.
$20?
Yeah. Ozzy, maybe 50 at best, and had good seats. Nowadays, if you go see these bands, they went $200-$300. Obviously, you can't go see Ozzy, but
Right.
Motley Crüe, I'm gonna go see them this summer, and I spent a good almost $400 for 2 seats.
And they were in the lawn too, weren't they? Were they seats?
No, there were seats, so I'm sitting pretty. Let me tell you that right now. I'm not gonna go sit in the lawn. And with Motley Crüe, they put on a good show. They have good pyrotechs. I mean, you walk out of there and you're just nauseous, man. You're just like, oh, from all the bombs and the fire and the pyro and Tommy Lee with his solo and the loud guitar. It just knocks you out of your freaking mind. And you walk out of there and you're just like, it's like a badass orgasm. It's awesome. Ozzy, good stage presence, always puts on a good show. Just very charismatic with his fans. I went to a show. He would throw water on you, and he'd rip off his shirt, and just have a good time with your fans. Enjoy the show. You pay good money. You work hard for your money. Go enjoy a show. Don't sit there and stare at your feet and be like, oh, bands. Anybody, if you're listening to me, make some good music. Have a good stage presence. It's all about character. It's all about just make people go home happy. That's what music is about. That's what rock and roll is about.
Yeah.
And I get it with your genre. Some of your bands are pretty good, mediocre, but you need
Not the sneak diss. Let's be for real.
Well,
Sneak diss it, okay?
but that's what you need. That's what this world needs right now.
We are the world. We are the people.
Yeah, that's a whole different ballgame.
That's what you're preaching. All right. So I'm gonna go now next with Carly Pearce, her 29 album. I love Carly Pearce. She's country. I actually saw her at the county fair in Elkhart 2 years ago. She had a really good stage presence, and the tickets were about $20. We got in GA for free because I said pretty please. But really good album. Break because my dad
likes twirling sticks on the drummer.
wanted to be like Tommy Lee. But we're back with the second part, and I'm showcasing my Charli XCX vinyls. This is her first album, and it's kind of experimental. It's true romance. Some people really didn't like it.
Beautiful chick, by the way. Not bad,
I guess.
Yeah.
But this is her debut album before the Francesca, her DJ era space. Really like this album, and it's actually gray. And I got this on Amazon. Also, don't sleep on Amazon vinyl. I don't really care if it's a repressing. This was like $18, and it's a really good album. And then we also have, I love this album. It's her #1 Angel album. I did pay a little too much for this on Amazon, but I'm pretty sure it's red. I think it's red. Yeah, it's red. And I love this album. It's a mix of it's a mix of like pop, techno, kind of just like boss, like I'm a boss.
You're the boss, huh? Right? Forget about it.
I don't know. This is Crash. This is what made me fall in love with Charli because I wasn't a really big fan before. Absolutely love this album. Everything about it. It's experimental. It's very unique. Everything about it is just amazing, from the production to the vocals. It's
To the album cover.
Huh?
To the album cover.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. And then on the back, it's like bloody, like she crashed her car. And this is, of course, the iconic BRAT album that changed the summer, BRAT Summer forever, that even inspired her recent movie, The Moment. It has 365 Party Girl. I don't have the BRAT. It's different, but it's the same.
So, Motley Crüe.
Mhm.
Okay, Livewire, first album. I would say this would be in one of my top 5s. Okay, there's that.
What song? Because you have to choose one song.
Oh, wholeheartedly, Livewire.
Oh, okay.
Right. Livewire! Because I'm alive!
He sang that way too many times at parties. Neighborhood parties, to be exact.
And in the band. I was in the band, Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you were in a band.
Let's see here. And Ozzy, I gotta tell you, even though I like his older stuff, I like when Zakk Wylde joined the band at 19 years old. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow.
No Rest for the Wicked.
Isn't that what Children of the Grave is on?
No.
Oh.
That is a Black Sabbath album.
I'm sorry.
No! I am so sorry. That is an Ozzy. That is in come on, I'm having the brain fart here. That's in the Crazy Train album,
Oh.
Yeah. And I can show it to you right here because I have that. But anyway, back to this album. Very melodic, just right in your face. Just every song on here, can't beat it. This would be in my top 5 too. I would probably put that at number 2. Okay.
And what would your favorite song from that be?
Oh, Crazy Babies. Crazy Babies.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna choose 2 of mine then.
Yeah. Let me get my other Ozzy over here.
Okay, so we're just gonna go. This is really in no particular order, but this definitely has to be Born to Die, Lana Del Rey. Has to be in the top 5. Don't even get me started on Miss Ray, Lizzie Grant, Elizabeth Woolwich Grant.
Why are you naming all these people? What are you talking about?
Because it's the same person.
Oh.
She's been around for so long, and she's been such a pillar in the music industry for like the more slow melodic music. I know you think her music sounds like a dying cat on drugs.
Well,
but
can I be honest?
Love her music.
Yeah. I mean,
Born to Die by Lana Del Rey is a pillar of anybody anymore. Let's be honest. And then in my second, I've already talked about this album. I don't know what 3 times. 3 times a charm. Charli.
Yeah.
Charli has to be in the top 5 too. My favorite song from this album would probably be Die Mountain Dew. Die Mountain Dew, Baby New York City. Just the first song I ever heard by her that wasn't like Video Games or Dark Paradise. Because this is the first song I ever heard by her. But very good. I think from this album I would have to say 365. 365 Party Girl, because I think in my heart, and maybe in yours, we are both the 365 Party Girl.
So going back to, you said Children of the Grave. I initially said it's Black Sabbath.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little bewildered there for a moment. It is actually a Black Sabbath song, which is on the Randy Rhoads tribute album with Ozzy Osbourne, because that's a live album, and he does, his Ozzy material, as well as the Black Sabbath songs,
that's cool.
Paranoid, Children of the Grave, stuff like that. So Iron Man. So yeah, this is a very good album to listen to.
And who's Randy Rhoads? I'm sorry.
So Randy Rhoads was Ozzy Osbourne's first guitar player when he left Black Sabbath.
Okay. When he went solo.
Yeah, and Randy Rhoads, rest his soul, he's passed away. He died in an airplane accident at a very young age while they were on tour.
Oh, I remember talking about in that documentary, because she was like, Randy, just Randy. Yeah, I remember that.
You're talking about Sharon Osbourne, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sharon.
Yeah. Sharon! All right, so yeah, so I'm gonna say again, Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz, 4. No Rest for the Wicked, 3. Motley Crüe. What did you say earlier? 1. Okay. And then we gotta pick a number 5. So I'm gonna go way off base here.
You're missing 2. What was your second?
Oh, Ratt.
Ratt's number 2.
Ratt is number 2. Okay, Ratt's number 2. And I'm gonna go off the charts here.
Okay.
A band that probably a lot of people are not very familiar with or know of. Kix, Blow My Fuse.
That is a good album, yeah.
This, again, I know I've said this before. Put a needle anywhere on this album, and you are just mind blown. I mean, from first note to the end note of this album, every song on here, you know, Red Light, Green Light, Get 'Em All Hot, you know, Don't Close Your Eyes, Cold Blood, and Blow My Fuse. Blow My Fuse is like my anthem. If you listen to the lyrics and the opening guitar licks, that is totally me. Blow my fucking fuse. And that's what rock and roll is about. It should be blowing your fuse, walking out of there, having a good time, talking about it for days, buying the concert t-shirt, having some beers, having a good time with your friends. That's what it's about. Any questions?
No.
Right on.
Well, did you see them in concert? Have you seen
I
Kix?
have. And then I met the band too.
Oh, really?
I got some autographs. Actually, I didn't have the album at the time when I met them, but I did have this on CD, and they did sign my CD for me. So
wow.
that's pretty cool.
One thing about my dad is he's always gonna bring a Sharpies, and he's gonna bring any and every single type of memorabilia he has. Yep. I don't know how many times my mom has been like, I had to stand out for 2 hours in the cold just to hold a CD or a t-shirt or a baseball or a vinyl.
Twice. Only twice. So let's be real. And she enjoyed it, so don't let her kid yet. Okay. She had just as much fun as I did.
Yeah, I like it when you sleep, for you are so beautiful, yet unaware of it, by the 1975. This is going to be number 3. Mm-hmm. This is their second album. They're a UK band. Great album, cool inside. My friend actually got this for me for my 21st birthday. Cameron, so.
Way to go, Cameron.
Yeah.
Nice choice.
And the vinyl's clear, which is something I thought was pretty cool.
Holy crap. Looks like a big-ass teardrop.
I think my favorite song on here, there's so many, the infamous Somebody Else is on here, but I think I'd have to go with Pearce. Pearce is my favorite song on here. I just like how, or This Must Be My Dream. Really good album, really bubblegum pop. Just spring windows down at 70 degrees and you're happy, right? Number 4, I gotta throw in Drake for my Drizz heads. I love this album. Love this album. I think this is one of his better albums. The cameraman does not agree right now. He's giving me stinky faces.
No, I'm not giving you stinky. That's one of his better albums.
Oh, I think you don't like this album. Well, my boyfriend doesn't like R&B Drake, but I do.
After a certain point, after 2016.
Yeah, I got this at Target. Like I said, for about $20. Got Over My Dead Body, Shop for Me, Headlines, Crüe Love, Make Me Proud, Lord Knows, Camera's Doing It Wrong. Look What You've Done, I think, is probably one of my favorites on here, along with Over My Dead Body. And then number 5, I'm doing 2 albums because they are my childhood and they're kind of the same. Both of Demi Lovato's first 2 albums. Generational and Not Talked About Enough. So sad that she was hooked on heroin at the age of 16.
Oh.
So terrible.
I mean, we're here to talk about your favorite albums, not about her drug habit, right?
I mean, yeah, but she had so much potential. But I absolutely love these 2 albums. This one is more like rock and roll,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I've already played. It's a good album.
And then this one is a little bit more refined, still has that rock, but it's got a little bit more of like a jazz, almost like Amy Winehouse. But they're both beautiful albums, and I couldn't pick one, so I had to pick both because they're integrated into my heart. So yeah.
Bravo. Job well done.
This has been Vinyl Time. This has been
Keep rocking,
the
everyone.
record collab with Jovi and Mr. Jimmy T.
Keep rocking, everybody!
Bye, guys.